Senior nights, that's how you want them to go. You could script it. That's how you want it to go. Where those guys come out and get us off to a good start, and then we have guys coming off the bench, giving us some quality minutes, and it's a good team win against a very good basketball team in Auburn. I thought defensively we really challenged them at the three-point line, and one of the things they do well, they really attack, and therefore they would get into the free throw line. But again, I thought our guys did a good job of sharing the basketball. We established inside with Daniel early on. Made some shots early. We made shots. And then, of course, we started going inside, and Daniel was they had no answer for him. Then I thought that opened it up for our guys even on the perimeter. So there's got a lot of contributions from a lot of guys. Jalen Barford, he gets a double-double. He and Macon, they both 1,000-point scores. That's very rare. That guys can come in and do it in the same game. That's the weird thing about it. So this team, I just think some special things are in store for this team as we start to pick up some momentum in terms of how they're playing. We got more pieces that are starting to play well. You look at tonight, Orlando Cook really stepped up and played well. I thought Adriel Bailey played well. And you notice I always talk about those other guys. Obviously, to me, the core guy is going to be the Beard. He's out there leading us and making big shots after big shots, making big plays. Has some outstanding passes to the big fella, Big Daniel, and Daniel did a good job of finishing at the rim. And of course, Jalen Barford he's a guy that can score in a lot of ways. And he rebounded tonight, and we needed that. But overall, again, it was a continuance of how we've been playing, and the fans that showed up showed some love, showed some appreciation to these guys, and and you saw it on display. And a lot of times, senior games are the hardest one to coach because the emotion, they got the family here, and they want to play. They want to almost play perfect. And but I'm glad to see they came out and continue to do the things we do in practice each and every day.
All right, raise your hand. We'll mic to you. Starting in the front, Bob.
Yeah, Mike, you guys might have wrapped up an NCAA bid when you won at Alabama, but I got to believe there's no question now. Just how do you feel about this win, in your NCAA tournament resume? Do you feel like now you're basically just playing for an NCAA seed?
I always say, Bobby, if we do what we're supposed to do, we'll be where we're supposed to be. You hear me say that every year. And to me, the given, that's our goal, is to win a championship every year. So in order to do that, you got to be in the tournament. So in terms of where we are, to me, we got to finish this season out, and we'll see what takes place after that, because the only automatic bid comes from the SEC tournament, and that'll take place next week. And we'll have a lot of questions will be answered, at the last game, and you can just see the competitiveness in this league. It is unbelievable. I mean, you're talking about a team that was in first place we had here in our place. And we end up splitting with them. We played them at their place, they beat us here, and we beat them. And so just one game at a time, that's the mindset. And I think this team is playing some good basketball at the right time. And that's one of the things we always build our teams for this time of the year. And so it's good to see our guys come out and perform.
Just Mike, along the lines of wherever this team ends up going in the tournament and the postseason, how confident do you feel about what they've been able to do, how they've regrouped and gone on this late season winning streak and come together?
I think it just speaks volumes to the leadership on this basketball team. I mean, there's been a lot of shaking and moving and doing this and doing that, and as a coach, when you put a team together, obviously you got to make all that thing mesh together. And I think now guys understand their roles a whole lot better. You can see our bench. I mean, it's produced 40 points tonight. And when that bench is playing well, and the guys that go out and start are playing well, it makes a big difference. You got balance, and now we're starting to defend, we're starting to rebound the basketball, and we always know we're capable of scoring. But I like the direction we're going. You got guys who've had experience. Anton Beard is, he's been here for 4 years. Trey Thompson. Last year, guys had a chance to play against a team that won a national championship. And I really believe that this schedule that we had, I thought it prepared us for this. And although we got off to a slow start in conference play, I think we learned a lot of lessons. And not only that, now your young guys get a chance to get acclimated. Let's say Daniel Gafford. We're seeing him playing some of his best basketball. I mean, you just think about it. This kid just came out of high school. And this guy he's playing unbelievable. These guys are comfortable with each other now.
Mike, Barkley had 10 rebounds. What did you think of him on the boards?
Well, I think I challenged him because I think there was a game we played Kentucky. He probably had 0. And so in the last couple of games, he's starting to pick it up. And he's capable of doing that. And then when the guards rebound, it puts us in position to win the rebounding war. And with a team like Auburn, they did what they normally do. They're plus 12. They get 12 offensive rebounds a game. But you look at it, they only got 6 second chance points, the same thing we did. So we must have did a good job of recovering once they got an offensive rebound. But our guards are important to rebound, without a doubt. Daniel, he had 7 block shots, so you can imagine he altered a lot of shots. So that means somebody else has got to come up with those rebounds. And we had some other guys that come out there and come up with those balls.
Mike, I guess along the lines of what Gafford has done, how fun on a night like this, or how impressed are you overall just with the progress he's made all season and what he's done in his first season?
It's changing before our eyes. I think he's no longer a freshman anymore. I think his confidence is really high. I think he's worked extremely hard. He came up here this summer and just worked. And he's a sponge. He listens. He's coachable. And when he goes out and play against different competition, whether it be at non-conference, and once we got the conference, you can see the strength factor was really big. People were doubling up on him now. But now, understand his role, and other guys understand their roles. Now, you notice he's catching the ball now with a little more space, and he's doing a really good job, and I think he can play even better.